There are many marketing strategies we covered in the last 10 episodes, but there are two questions you need to answer to yourself. One, why you are not making money from your photography clients, and number two, who is your ideal photography client. It is Money Monday, marketing for photographers. For the new faces here, my name is Zdenka. Darula. I work as a photographer for many years. I am a former model and few other things. I make tutorials and fun vlogs and also creative photo challenges, so you might want to hit the subscribe button. There is one common mistake photographers make, and that is that they are trying to sell themselves to everyone, and even worse, they are trying to sell themselves in all areas of photography. Kind of deal, I can do everything, that type of thing. Hey buddy. The worst scenario is when you start thinking that everybody is your customer. For example, when you go shopping to a shopping mall, you will go to certain stores while you will avoid others. Well, there are a few problems with that. If you try to shoot everything, you're gonna know a little bit of everything, but you're not gonna be the greatest in a certain style of photography. You're not gonna grow artistically that fast, and you're not gonna enjoy photography as much. Plus, you might be dealing with some clients you are not gonna enjoy very much. In fact, they might actually be driving you crazy. Before we find out who is your ideal client, you will need to ask yourself a few questions very truthfully though. Who are you? How old are you? How long have you been taking photos of? What are your interests? What are your hobbies? How much do you know in photography? What do you like taking photos of the most? And I'm going to start with myself here. I've been doing photography for 12 years. I think I know quite a bit technically, but I will be always learning. And in fact, when it comes to photography, we will be all always learning because technology is developing, styles are changing. We need to stay on top of the game. I enjoy taking photos of models, more in a glamour way, not so much in the fashion way, because I just don't like those artificial poses. I really don't feel comfortable taking photos of naked people. I don't mind taking lingerie shots and swimwear photos in a sexy though and very upscale way. And since I like the glamour side of it, the bling bling, I guess that's why I enjoy weddings. Also, I am very highly romantic person, so it makes me happy to see happy people during the wedding. I don't like taking photos of very small children and babies. It just doesn't feel very comfortable unless they are my own. I'd rather take photos of older kids and teenagers and adults. I am a very private person. I don't like very large crowds. I like to be alone quite a bit. I love sports. I like to do them actively. I don't like as much watching them on TV. We all know that I do figure skating. When it comes to places, I love to be in the nature. That explains, I guess, why I like to be alone and I'm shooting a lot in the nature. I don't like big cities because it's overcrowded and I simply don't feel comfortable around a lot of strange people. I am not a strong salesperson. I really hate chasing magazines and big companies. I hate asking for big money. That's why I'm probably poor. That way, stock photography is absolutely ideal for me because they sell it for me and I just make a commission. I don't have to deal with the whole business side of it. So me personally, I shoot lifestyle and commercial photos for stock. I do glamour photos and modeling portfolios. I do portraits as well, and I also shoot weddings. Out of this little group, I have to push for weddings, glamour, and portraits. Weddings is obviously the biggest for me. You should grab a piece of paper and write down those answers truthfully and honestly, and choose your specific niche. What is niche? It is a job or position very suitable for someone, especially if they like it. It is a specialty. That specific niche will also depend on your age category. When I was in my 20s, I photographed very different things than I photograph now. So now that we know who we are, let's find the ideal client. Now you might think this is just waste of time and is very silly and all that, but let me tell you why you should do it too. You will end up working with clients you enjoy, you will feel that you connect with them on a personal level. You will just be much more happier as a photographer. You will not feel like you have to fight for the money because they will know your value, and that is very important. Most importantly, you will not have to market blindly. That means you will not just toss your money all over the place. Who is your ideal client? Here are questions you should answer. Who are they? How old are they? What do they for living? How much do they make? What do they like? What do they dislike? And mainly, what kind of websites do they visit? Once you answer all that and you know who your ideal client is, the only thing you have to do now is just to find them. Communicate with them. Whenever you're going to write something on a social post or on your website, ask yourself if it is good enough to attract that type of group of people, if it's gonna inspire them or maybe even just make them laugh. You should use their language so they feel like you're actually talking to them and letting them know how you can help out. Go where they go. What social media platforms are they on? What other vendors outside of photography do they like? Maybe you should consider collaborating with them. Lastly, clean up your website and your portfolio. Just post whatever you think that particular group of clients would like, and that's pretty much it. And then all you have to do is apply all those marketing tips I was giving you in the last 10 episodes. If you missed those episodes, all those links are in the video description below. I have been also thinking when it comes to my YouTube channel here, what I enjoy the most, and definitely it is stock photography as well. And since I've been getting so many requests from you, we will be already covering some stock topics next Monday. So feel free to shoot me all kinds of questions you might have when it comes to stock. I will try to definitely answer them. So if you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to all future videos. Just hit that bell notification so you know when the next video is up. If you have any questions, like I said, about stock or simply want to say hello, please do so in a comment section below. You know I read them all and I will always respond. Thank you so much and I'll see you next time. Ciao. Ahoy. Oops. Was a burp on my head? The worst thing scenario is that I don't have anything. Look at that. The worst scenario is when you think that everyone is your ideal customer. Interest. What photography do you enjoy? What photography do you enjoy the most? He's not gonna leave me alone. Okay, come then. I don't have anything. Come have a look. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. Come. No. Yeah. Not on my microphone. Not on my camera. Crazy bird.